Hey, meanwhile in Broomtown, let's go check on some tomatoes and upset some fire ants. Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
I kind of wanted to show you what these look like in the wild. This picture first is a picture of a mound, and you notice it's tall. It's not like a little ant mound. And then the video accompanying it is a disturbed mound. I took my foot and raked over it so I could show you just how they boil out of there. If you don't have fire ants, you don't understand. These things are they're the scourge of existence. I guess the importance or the avoidance of fire ants was driven home for me as a kid. We didn't know what fire ants were in this part of the country, and my granddad, who wore overalls every day that I ever saw him, came running in the house without his overalls. He was in his underwear, and he came storming and flying through the porch to the house, and he had discovered fire ants. He was in the garden, and they got up in his legs and in his overalls, and he was singing a different tune that day.
All right, this little bed got 3 tomatoes. We'll plant some pimento peppers in it in another week or two, and then unwanted guests have arrived. And like I said, I don't like to spread poison, but I have found that just simply um, harassing them is it's the only method I've ever found, and it's slow, and sometimes it takes weeks. But for those people that don't live in the South, um, you don't understand fire ants. When fire ants they're a special kind of nuisance. They're Satan incarnate, and they hurt. Um, they hurt when they get you, and we have cattle, and if the cow is unfortunate enough to birth a cow next to a fire ant mound, um, I've seen it kill a calf of newborn before. So they're they're different. They're a different breed. From what I understand, they come from South America, and they came in Mobile in the 70s on with some fruit or something. I don't remember. Everybody's got a legend, but the bottom line is they're horrible. So if we can get a good close up, you can see these little white things floating. Those are fire ant eggs, and it's good to disturb it and flood them out when that they were just sitting there multiplying. So, like I said, I'll do this for a little while and come back. The other thing that I made a video on is fire ants, specifically fire ants in raised beds, because gosh, they just love it. But it's a long process. If you don't want to use chemicals, and I guess I'll upset a lot of people because all the grits and all it doesn't work. I mean, I, it doesn't work for me. It may work for you. You may be in some magical land where grits make fire ants blow up, and I'm proud for you. But all I've found that works is either chemicals, which I don't like in my food, and water. If you got to convince these guys that they don't need to live here, it's too wet, and and it works. It works over time. It doesn't work immediately, and there's not a lot of downside. The plants need watering anyway, so just let them have it. I don't know that I'm a really good photographer, but trying to get a really good close-up view so you can see how many they are, and they're moving. Everybody that has these knows what I'm talking about. fire ants are horrible. Okay, just real quick. It's been about, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 days since I was showing you how I persuade fire ants to leave without putting a lot of poison in the beds. And this bed looks great. Remember last time I showed it to you, they were just swarming, and now they're almost completely gone here. So it's patience, and you know, it doesn't happen all at once, but this is the cleanest way that I know to do that. But having said that, I noticed that some more. I tell you, they love these beds, and it's because it's elevated, it's dry. I mean, it's all the things a fire ant would like, I suppose. But there's another group. Hang on, we'll move around there. Okay, same kind of deal in this bed. See how they just make a little fine powder, and we'll give them a really good drink of water. And they really do just hate this. I'm assuming it, you know, messes with their life cycle or whatever, because you catch this at the right time, it just blows all the eggs, larvae maybe. I don't know what it's called, but it works. Sometimes they move around the bed for a couple of days, you know, trying to stay but not get drowned. Like I said, it's just quick, and eventually it works with no poison. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you would, take a second to hit the subscribe button for us. It helps us a lot. I appreciate it.